Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do Mortal Kombat 11 online gameplay with Spawn. So real quick, for every 50 subscribers this channel gets, I'm going to do a $50 giveaway to one lucky subscriber either through PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and if you happen to have your own YouTube channel, I will subscribe to your channel as well. So we're only halfway there, guys. We'll only have 25 subscribers and we're still growing. So once we get the other 25, we could do the first giveaway. So again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit the like button down below and don't forget to check out the community to see the latest image posts on the page. And remember, as a YouTube creator, I think we all should subscribe to one another's channel to help each other's channels grow. And remember, any donation, big or small, will help this channel grow. Thank you. Alright, here we go. While we wait for our opponent to show up, let's get into Spawn's early life, right? Now, Al was born in Detroit, Michigan. He is the second of three brothers, Mark, Al, and Richard. Now it says here to Esther and Bernard Simmons. Simmons was a very gifted officer of the United States Marine Corps, where he attended the rank of lieutenant. He later joined the United States Secret Service, which led him to transfer to the Central Intelligence Agency in the CIA, right? Let's see what else it says here. Simmons was recruited by director Jason Wynn into a special top secret cover ops division known as the U.S. Security Group, an elite task force in all domestic and foreign situations. Now, oh, here we go. Let's see who my opponent is real quick. Who he's gonna pick. I mean, I seen it a lot in the chats and in on the community group. Everybody and their mother, there it is. They always pick Scorpion. It's like no one else knows how to play with any other character, and this guy just proved my point. There he goes, Scorpion. I mean, Scorpion is a badass character, but he's so predictable. Like, I got all his moves memorized to like block him and counter him. It's like he's no threat to me. He really isn't. For a moment, I actually thought he was gonna pick somebody else. Whatever. Let him pick Mr. Scorpion. And I know whoever plays Mortal Kombat and they're tired of playing Scorpion, guys, just learn how to counter. That's all I can tell you. You know what Scorpion is gonna do. They're all gonna keep using him the same way. Just counter it. Simple as that. Alright, let me get back to the story here real quick. Alright, so it says here, no for situations. Okay, director Wynn, right? It says here, and Simmons began to butt head. More often, Simmons planned to resign. Simmons was murdered during a mission in a top secret mission by the USSG operating a night strike by the fellow mercenary Bruce Stinson, aka Chapel. Later recounted to be the fellow mercenary Jessica Priest at the order of director Wynn. Simmons was sent to a hellish Simmons was sent to hell because of his life as an assassin. So pretty much all the shit that he did in the past pretty much caught up to him, and he was sent back to hell. Now, after arranging a deal with a being known as the, I cannot say that name, Malebolgia, Simmons agreed to become a Hellspawn in exchange for being allowed to see his wife Wanda Blake one last time. Okay, let me see what else it says here. Now, return to Earth. Malebolgia returns Al Simmons, now as a Hellspawn, to the world, but with a little memory, a badly disfigured body, limited yet seemingly boundless magical powers. That's cool. Boundless magical powers, and a monitor, the clown, aka Volator. Oh man, I love that clown, bro. In the animated and in the live movie played by John Leguizamo, one of my favorite actors. I love that clown. Anyways, dang, I didn't get the special on Scorpion, but that's okay. See, that's why I ain't afraid of Scorpion. Oh, look at the graphics, man. You gotta love Mortal Kombat 11. You really do. Alright, let's see what other character he's gonna pick. This should be entertaining. Alright, so it says here, with the disfigured body, limited yet seemingly boundless magical powers, and a monitor, the clown, aka Volator, Simmons slowly realized that 5 years has passed when he decided to visit his former wife, Wanda Blake. From his one final visit, he discovered that his Wanda, so they had a time skip. Damn, he didn't even go right away, so it was 5 years later. Alright, let me see what it says here. Hold on. It says here that his Wanda has since married his best friend. Damn. Damn, that shit has to suck. I mean, wouldn't you come back just to murder him? Like, yeah, you really gonna take care of my girl like that, bro? Obviously, we all can't come back unless you believe in that, all to you. But damn, watching his best friend, that has to suck, dude. Anyways, alright, so since let's say has since married his best friend Terry Fitzgerald, and the two have a daughter. He has a daughter. And Al shapeshifts his body, but chooses to take the form of Terry and make love to her. Oh shit, that was not in the movie or in the anime. You dog. You dog. You took the form of your best friend to have a one night stand with your ex-wife. You dog. Oh man, that's news to me, guys. I don't follow the comics that much. I did watch the movie and the HBO animated series, but damn, I don't remember him doing that shit. Just a surprise, guys. I don't think there's so much to read. I'm not gonna get through all of it because my mind is going like, damn. So Al shapeshifts to his body, but he chooses to take the form of Terry and make love to her. She becomes pregnant, which sets in motion the prophecy of the child that would decide the fate of reality. Damn! Oh my god, this is a Murray show? Am I in the Murray show? What is going on here? So it doesn't say he purposely got her pregnant, but he got her pregnant and that one time he lied to her. Yo, again, I'm just reading what it says here, and ooh, look at that brutality! Holy shit! Damn, that's just nasty, Spawn. Holy crap! All right, so let me read this again. All right, so which will decide the fate of reality. Now, known as Spawn, Al's first view of adventures are anti-hero in nature. He takes down street gangs and organized crimes, including their enforcers to overkill. Alright, let me scroll down here. It says here, and he kills a child molester murderer named Billy. Most notable of all, in his early adventures, Spawn will encounter Dave Simmons, Sirius, the Avok. Spawn encounters an anti-Spawn, who is actually Jason Wynn, known to Al. Now, this is where I get confused, because see, again, I'm just going off memory. In the movie, he obviously kills the motherfucker who betrayed him in the CIA, and so does in the animated series on HBO, if I remember. It's been a while, guys, but let me just keep on reading. Alright, so it says who is actually Jason Wynn, known to Al, and then the Redeemer, a God-fearing man transformed in a similar fashion as Wynn. He survives the assault by Angela and an angel whose mission in heaven is to hunt the Hellspawn. Well, each AKA will be Al, like, you know, Mr. Simmons and shit. Because he is a Hellspawn now. So that's how they two rivalry begins. Okay. For sports of claim the medieval Spawn as one of their trophies. As this occurs, he takes over the alleys that are compromised by Rat City. Disgusting. I hate rats. And befriends the homeless within it. And becomes their champion. Wow. Okay, so they make him their champion, right? So in particular, an old bum named Calistro seems to know a lot about him. Calistro and the clown act as polar guides for Al, trying to convince him to use his powers for the greater good or evil, you know, as their respectively. The clown shows that he can transform into his real form, a demon known as Volator. Spawn is also brings his friend Bobby back to life after he's been killed by Chapel. And in the spin-off issue, Spawn encounters Batman. What? Okay, see, this is definitely going off the comic. How the fuck you fought Batman? Well, it says here he encountered Batman, who subsequently throws a bat shuriken at him, slicing Al's face into two. Holy shit. First of all, Batman don't kill, and if it would've, well, it says slice, it didn't say split. Never mind, I thought he killed him. I thought he split his head in two. Even though Spawn could use his limited energy to heal, he turned to his loyal, let me see here, to his loyal friend Bobby, who instead ties it and shut it down with a hold up, yo, you just got sliced up, and he says here he instead ties it up and shuts it with his shoelaces. With this shoelace, he would eventually be removed by Terry Fitzgerald and later worn as a necklace by Terry's daughter. Oh, that's right, his kid's daughter. Yep. All right, so shoestring face Spawn, who would remain one of the iconic visuals of the character. So how we go from Batman cutting up your face to shoelace face string man. Again, this is definitely going through a whole series of the comic books that I have no idea, and I'm just trying to make sense as I read, but whatever. So it says here, first, after escaping heaven and fighting a small set okay, listen to what the hell it says here. Look. After escaping heaven and fighting a small sect of the KKK, he made his way across the stage back to New York, where he had his first encounter with the second Redeemer, who proceeds to kidnap his friend and defeat Spawn with an ace. Well, with ease, actually. Moments later, his costume, which at this point was nothing more than a pile of rags, went into crazy, almost killing, everything in sight, everything around him, and then suddenly, with a lifelessness for hours, then in an explosion of nectoplasma, right, he transformed into the black and white Hellspawn that we all know, the iconic image of Spawn, which is my favorite, to be honest. With his right leg and left arm now very heavy armor, his version of this suit could shapeshift to much rather extend. The costume shifted into the blade and cuts Ranger's hand, right, during their second encounter, right, when they were fighting again. Let me see what else it says here. After his encounter with Retner, Spawn encounters the Freak, and during the blood feud, the storyline Nightmares begins to torture for the former military assassin. Let me see here, former military assassin. Alright, it says constantly at the first person point of view, a creature seems to have a kind of the same appearance as Spawn. He hunts down the other beings and consumes them. While he takes over them, he really eats them, or okay. When Spawns wake up, he finds himself in a mess of several killed persons. Wow, this guy went on a killing spree. This other guy, not Spawn. So it goes here. It says he suggested that after the metamorphosis of his suit, which now he has all these crazy abilities, right? He feeds off the blood like a vampire. Wow. But after his first battle with John Sankner, aka Jean Sean Core, it says here the Heartless. Let me scroll down. The Heartless John, and then it has here in quotation, a vampire, a true reason behind the messes that Spawn finds himself in. Right, because he's the actual killer who went on a killing spree, this John guy, and Spawn is just in the middle of it. So, and after he stripped himself of his suit, he argues with the clan about it later. He tells Spawn that his costume feeds on the souls, and after Spawn's makes peace with his state of mind, it says here he rebonded with, hold on, let me scroll down, he rebonded with his suit, and then in a vicious battle drove John out of Rat City. Right, because that's what they're calling, his area, Rat City. Now it says here, heaven and hell. So I guess that's another comic book issue that I never heard of. It says here, Spawn struggles to find a way to free himself from hell's control and recapture his humanity. Which he, in the movie and in several stuff, he said he lost a long time ago, but okay. He attacks from both heaven and hell, where coming faster and faster as Spawn was on the verge of losing himself in the violence. And then the evil, let's go down. And then in the evil salvation arrived in the form of a mound of festering garbage. Okay, so you're gonna use it as a ladder. Alright, let me keep reading. The heap of emissaries of the purgatory, a power equal to heaven and hell, that Spawn had never encountered before. Let's go down. Okay, they endowed him with a host, with new abilities that would enable him to overcome the worst both of heaven and hell had to offer. Meaning, Spawn was going to be at a whole different level. I'm kind of curious what comic book is this, because I want to see his new transformation. Is he going to look the same, or are they going to give him a new suit? I'm intrigued. While these powers are not directly described and appear to give Spawn control over all the elements and all the other aspects of natural world, it was explained to him that in the purgatory it did not care for the war of heaven and hell, but were growing increasingly agitated by it. You know? Okay. Let's scroll down here. They were completely agitated by the destruction it brought about. They inflicted on him the pains of the Gazer, the planet's name, and when he returned, Spawn became aware of the world. Spawn did not utilize his power, however, other than to listen to the Gazer, which is the world, until he was impaled on a pole of a large sign by the dark god Urizen. Wow. Well, I'm gonna stop it right here, guys, because the next thing on this video is gonna be Spawn's ending in Mortal Kombat 11, so I don't want you guys to miss out on that. Again, if I continue playing with this character, I will probably get to the rest of the story, but this is really more comic book stuff. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Finish watching the ending of Spawn. Catch you guys on the next one.
I'd snuffed out every devil in hell until Netherrealm invaders showed up to piss me off. It would have cost a lot of power fighting them alone. But they were being hunted by my new friends. Call them Fire and Ice. They argue constantly, which is why I usually like to roll solo. But when it comes to killing demonic assholes, these guys don't flinch. I can get along with that. The Grandmasters tipped me off to Kronika. Said she was resurrecting some Netherrealm god named Shinnok. But that's not happening on my watch. Kronika's just as much a devil as Malvosia. Both make promises, both tell lies. Both underestimate me. That's why I'll make a new hell for them, where they can burn together for eternity. The Netherrealm's locked down, but there's still 8 hells left to purge. It's time to bring up the reserves. I made choices in my life that sealed my fate. I'm beyond redemption. But even the damned are capable of doing some good. So all you devils out there, making false promises and spewing lies, we're coming, and you don't have a chance in hell.
Don't forget to subscribe!